What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Only Nerds Live. There should be all four of us, but
Johnny started early without waiting.
We had a little bit of an earlier stream because I know we usually do 7 EST, but we're doing 6 because we are also recording a podcast today, which we're very excited about, which you guys will see probably like 2 weeks from now. And then we also have one next week. It's very exciting. We have one lined up. So
big stuff.
Good stuff coming. Good stuff coming. Gibbs, how you doing?
Pretty good. A little upset about some of the video game news we've gotten over the past few days, but that's what we'll be talking about tonight once we're joined by our other co-hosts.
Yeah,
that's
some,
the big news.
That is the big news. Definitely some more. It's surprising, even more Marvel news is coming out after everything's been announced. We have a director for Avengers 5 and stuff like that. So there's definitely a lot to get to. But again, waiting on the boys. But we'll let them take their sweet time. But tonight we're seeing Elvis. If you guys watched the last podcast, you would have saw that we had a little bit of an ad break for Elvis. Go check it out if you haven't. But that gives me and Dylan are seeing it tonight. Dylan's coming, right? Dylan, yeah.
Yep.
So we're all seeing it tonight. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Are you excited for it? I don't know.
Yeah, sort of. I guess kind of.
Levi's been pumping it up. So
yeah, it's been. I would say it's been overhyped for us thus far.
Maybe a tad. We'll see. We haven't seen it. So.
I seriously doubt it's going to live up to the hype.
Liam, how's it going, buddy?
But
yeah, We'll see. Levi obviously is gushing about Elvis, and he was a lot in the last podcast. So yeah, I guess let's just start talking about stuff here. We'll wait for, I guess, the bigger topics for the boys to come in. But Avengers 5, King Dynasty has a director now, officially. So it's the same director. I don't know if you know about this.
No.
Oh. It's the same director as Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I know you feel kind of mid on because.
I would say I would go even past being mid on it. I think it's a stinker of a movie.
You think the stinker?
It's a stinker. I like the first act, but
the first act was good. Destin Daniel Cretton. I'm trying to see what other movies he's done. He's so like I said, he did Shang-Chi. I guess that's the most famous one. He did I saw the trailer for this, like a Michael B. Jordan movie called Just Mercy. But nothing crazy. So that's pretty. I don't really know how to feel about it.
So the Russo brothers weren't interested, or we know what happened there?
Well, we do have another Avengers movie that we don't know who's directing it yet. So.
Yeah, but they're gonna be like related to one another. I feel like they wouldn't switch up directors.
I don't know. For one guy to take on like the two of that movies that are that big, kind of crazy.
Yeah, Marvel has a way of finding directors who haven't done that much to direct their movies.
Yeah.
John Watts.
I know. It's just people who are like in good faith with the company, I guess. I don't know. That's obviously a big component.
I would have liked Joss Whedon back.
Joss Whedon? No, he's not blacklisted, but people don't want to involve with him anymore. Because obviously he did the first 2 Avengers and then he moved on to Justice League. There's a lot of controversy with him now, especially with stuff on Justice League. Apparently, I don't know the full details, but it's just
that movie was bad because of DC. But
yeah, absolutely. Well, I'd argue. I don't know if Joss helped, but I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't argue against that. But.
Either way, first Avengers is goated. So
First Avengers is goated, so I would agree. But yeah, so Avengers 5, and no, obviously we don't know about Avengers 6. I think it would be kind of crazy if it was like the same director. That'd be quite crazy. Let me see if I can find anything here. So I mean that's a huge thing that that has been released a couple days after.
Yeah, it's weird they didn't talk about that at Comic-Con.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't announce it on stage. It's kind of an odd thing.
Levi should be here shortly, Anchorman. Followed by
Levi and Dylan. So, okay. No, they'll be in shortly. But we so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm looking now. It's people are asking about the Russo brothers, about them coming back for Secret Wars, and then I guess they were asked about Feige was asked about it the other day, and he said we do not have a director for Secret Wars yet. So here we go. So nothing right now, but we shall see. But anyways, let me put on more music.
Yes.
Back.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Liam. Usually Dylan does that. We didn't post link in the Discord.
Oh no, we didn't.
I don't even think we did an announcement to begin with.
I usually just put the stream up, but I'll put it in Discord. So
well, Liam did it. That's what he was saying.
Okay.
He took care of it for us, doing our job.
Yeah, I'm very inactive on Discord, if you can tell. Okay. So anyways, so we have some other stuff. So yeah, we talked about a lot of San Diego Comic-Con on our last podcast. We kind of cut it short because we want to talk about some more things here.
The man comes in saying something, but we can't hear a word he's saying.
Don't start.
What's up with this? Like, can we pull it back?
You want it bigger?
Yeah.
Pull it back.
Yeah.
Okay. He wants to pull.
We can't hear anything you're saying, Levi. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I think. Anyways, Levi, are you alive?
No, nothing. We're getting nothing from you, pal.
Nothing from you. We were just mentioning Avengers 5 director being the Shang-Chi director. He likes it. He gives a thumbs up, even though we can't hear him. He's giving a thumbs up. Ben is kind of thumbs down. I'm like in the middle.
I mean, I haven't seen anything else he's done. But Shang-Chi is not like. That doesn't excite me based off the fact that he did Shang-Chi.
Marvel's magnum opus. Yeah, I know.
I thought that was like the worst third act of a Marvel movie like ever. So
yeah,
like considering that. I
wouldn't say the worst, but I
would say I don't know what like.
I don't know. I have to think. Black Widow is pretty not great.
Yeah, that is sort of a CGI mess. I would still say Shang-Chi was worse though.
Thanks for exposing me in the chat there, Levi. That's awesome. It says okay. Okay. So yeah, we have the Avengers 5 director, and then also, like I was saying, we have some. We wanted to cover some more of the news from San Diego Comic-Con. We had a couple of trailers last weekend. We haven't really talked about yet on the channel. One of being She-Hulk and the other being Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So if we want to talk about those guys, I kind of want to wait till Levi can talk, but
yeah, I don't know what's going on here. He hears us.
He hears us. I know he hears us. Okay. All right. Well,
I haven't seen the She-Hulk trailer actually.
You haven't seen the She-Hulk trailer?
Wait, the one with Daredevil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I saw that. We talked about that in the stream now.
I don't think so. I think we just talked about the slate.
Nope. Either way.
Okay. Levi's dead. He's coming back, so don't worry. So anyways, yeah. So we have. Yeah. Did you see the Wakanda Forever trailer though?
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Of course. I wanted to talk about that on the podcast too. I feel like I kept getting brushed away because that was the only footage we got. I tried to.
Yeah. Oh, you tried to. Oh.
People kept shutting it down. Because that was the most decent chunk of footage we got.
Yeah, we got so much. I mean, they showed I think four trailers, but we only have seen 2.
Yeah.
But apparently, this is one thing that's actually kind of interesting. So they showed the Guardians trailer, but James Gunn didn't want to publicly release it because he thought that the VFX wasn't the how good it could be. So, which is fair, yeah.
Because if they went and released it with bad, CGI, people would.
Yeah, people would.
Which is what happened with She-Hulk, and I think they learned a lesson there because it looks so horrible in that game.
Clearly.
And we were all hating on it.
I still think it looked awful, but
She-Hulk really looked like a bad render of it was horrible.
Sure.
But
even Hulk didn't even look good.
Yes.
But you deserve to be taken out back for this one. This one is. What's going on here? What kind of operation is this?
It's been a mess of 15 minutes.
What kind of operation is this? The only thing you said was stream at 7.
No,
I scrolled up for an hour. All you said was stream at 7. And here we are. I'm 15 minutes late to a stream. I thought, oh man, there we go. I got lots to say about a lot of things.
Yes.
Did we post in the Discord that we were live? Did that happen?
No, Johnny forgot, but William took care of it. So.
Oh my God. Thank you, Wrench, for. Jeez.
Let's see him now. Anyways, thank you, Levi.
I was not ready for this.
What are your thoughts on the Shang-Chi director being?
Destin Daniel Cretton is a good director as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if you guys have been following the drama lately from the animation and special effects guilds that have started coming out and working on
big problem
on Marvel, but they were talking about how on Black Panther, for example, there was not even a director of photography around when they were making the final act of that movie, and that's why it feels so different and weird, is because they were just forced to make these shots, and that's why it feels visually inconsistent. Okay, I'm having a hard time hearing anything through. There's some massive feedback on your mic, Johnny. I'm pretty sure you do not sound like you're on the right input at all. It sounds like you're on your computer mic, and I just hear the static.
That's happening. You hear that, Johnny?
No, I don't hear anything. So it's fine.
Okay, I don't really hear anything either. But
there you go.
Okay.
Now that it's stopped, do you understand? It's like that. It's
now it's just silent. That's interesting.
Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, there you go. That's your mic.
Oh, okay. I guess it's better.
Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said your audio sounded like shit. It wasn't on the right input.
That's not that helpful.
Well,
doesn't really help me. Anyways, so thank you.
Smart Johnny and smart Levi. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Smart guys.
Anyway, they talked about how visually, the movie is visually inconsistent because the director wasn't even directing that stuff. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, for the end of Shang-Chi, I think oftentimes, the crunch and these animators and these VFX artists are forced to make this stuff without any real direction. And so when I think of Shang-Chi, I'm thinking of the first and second acts, and they're really well directed. And that's what I can say about that. So I'm excited for what he'll bring to the table.
Interesting. Yeah. I didn't know that it went as deep as that. But
yeah,
he doesn't have very many credits as a director. I haven't seen many of his movies.
No. Yeah, not another.
All I saw
I've only seen Shang-Chi.
was Just Mercy, which was a good movie. Very good movie, actually.
Anyways, pretty mid on it personally, but we'll see.
Well, the Russos could still do Secret Wars, so
it doesn't excite me. But
yeah, what'd you say?
I said the Russos could still do Secret Wars.
Yeah, I was just pulling up a interview. Feige has said there's no director for it. So anyways, let's move on, because we're repeating ourselves. Let's move on. So Wakanda Forever, we didn't really touch upon it. I guess Ben tried to bring it up in the podcast, but we never really touched upon it. The Wakanda Forever trailer.
Elvis pod had to happen.
I guess so. Yeah, Wakanda Forever. So that trailer was freaking sick.
It was an awesome trailer. I thought that like the sound mixing was so great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
With the old Bob Marley and the Kendrick Lamar mixing together. Sounded awesome. I'm interested to see what the soundtrack is going to be. I don't know if they're going to get Kendrick Lamar to do it again.
I hope Ludwig comes back. Ludwig was
I mean,
he means
they released an album last year with
I'm
TDE.
aware.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope they do that again.
There's a difference though between the soundtrack and the score. And the score of Black Panther is like just banging because of Ludwig.
Yes, that was also very good.
Soundtrack. We're saying the same thing. So
we're not saying the same thing. That's the whole point. But okay.
This is wild.
Johnny's wild today, dude. I came into this StreamYard with some crazy energy from Johnny.
What'd I do?
Johnny's got the. Are you guys going to see Elvis tonight? Is the Elvis?
Yeah, we're seeing Elvis tonight.
This is why we did it early.
I see. I would have liked to known that.
Okay. Well, that was said. But,
it wasn't.
Okay.
I thought that the Black Panther trailer looks
awesome.
Good,
awesome.
My only thing is the Atlantis guys look a little too Avatar for me.
Little blue.
Like
blue
like
what do you mean?
Blue people.
They're blue, and they're blue in the comics too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They
look like they're from Avatar.
It's actually not Atlantis now. It's actually.
Yeah, they changed it. It's like starts with a T.
Sure.
What's up, Brent? Good to see you. Good to see you today. Shout out to Brent. There's actually a lot of Star Wars content that came out today that everyone started sleeping on. 6-part docuseries on ILM. All dropped all episodes at once today, and I definitely want to check that out at some point.
Yes, I anticipate watching that this evening.
Yeah, looks and sounds awesome. Brian has seen the first 2 episodes, said it was really good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Good stuff. Also, I do.
Oh, sorry.
I do want to
panel for that.
I do want to point out just for a second because I do want to pull down the end logo here. You may notice that my center shelf is a little blander than usual. The top is gone.
I did not notice.
I noticed.
Well, I noticed because today is my birthday. And just a couple hours ago, my parents stopped by and gifted me the UCS Republic gunship, and it's gonna go right there. And I'm
wow.
Here, I mean, let me get it.
That's crazy. That's quite the set. I don't know if that's gonna fit up there.
Okay, I was the first one to say happy birthday to Levi. I'm sorry we didn't say on the stream. Yeah, so it is Levi's birthday today. So everybody wish him happy birthday. Big day.
Did you just say you were the first one to wish? Are you like bragging about that? Oh, by the way, guys,
I didn't bring it up here. That's why we didn't say it on the stream. I already said happy birthday.
It's a momentous week with all the birthdays. I'll also say it was Ben and Johnny's birthday as well. So wish them
last week, a
happy belated birthday within the last week.
Pretty close together, yeah. Dylan's the outlier.
But yeah, so the gunship's gonna go right there, and I just wanted to point that out. That don't worry, guys, I didn't lose those books for no reason. There's gonna be a gunship there. I'm very excited about it. I just wanted to share that. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I don't know if that's gonna fit up in that shelf though.
It will.
Yeah, it looks very thin.
That looks like it's like a wide ship with the wings.
Yeah.
No, it'll fit. Trust me. Okay. You'll see.
All right.
He's confident. I'm confident. And then when it doesn't fit, I'll look like an idiot. But
yeah, I don't think it will, but we'll see.
No, there's like a space behind the shelf as well. It's not like it doesn't go up to the poster there. Anyway, doesn't matter. ILM, Illustrated Light and Magic. Sounds exciting. What up, Gam?
Yeah, it looks really good.
We saw a good chunk of it. Good chunk. We saw
a little chunk. Yeah, we saw clips.
That was from the documentary.
Celebration.
Yeah, that was when Johnny was like, I have no interest in going to this one. And we had a good time.
That's not true.
That is absolutely true.
Absolutely true.
That is 1,000,000% true.
Okay. I'm not going down this road. But
okay. I remember we were signing up for it.
No.
Why are you guys signing up for ones we don't want to see?
You misunderstood what I said.
Okay.
No, I know Dimes. Okay. Dimes, you think I don't know that? I say Dimes all the time. Yeah, I mean...
So, anyways, more about the Black Panther trailer. I loved it. So Namor's the king of Talocan, they're calling it now? Or Talocan.
It's more, it's not... Because Atlantis is like a... It's Mayan of origin, Talocan, right?
Well,
and that's
yeah. What I think they're doing is they don't want to compete with Aquaman.
Also, that's
my guess, and I'm pretty sure that's true. But, so yeah, I mean, Namor looks freaking sick.
Okay, just because the chat's talking about it, and I feel like it's a live stream here, so I want to talk about a little bit with it.
I was gonna wait for Dylan, but that's fine.
I just want to touch on this. Yeah, the 2 directors on the KOTOR remake fired. They must have had some really crappy work so far since they got fired.
Yeah.
So they've been in pre-production on this game though for years, and I mean they've been working on this remake for 4 or 5.
Speaking of Dylan,
4 or 5 years, and
Whoa, wait, what's up?
He hasn't necessarily
a chaotic. No, oh, okay.
He hasn't been on the show necessarily, but Mesa Windu. We've met him in person at Celebration. Really cool guy. You may have seen him. He just recently sang the national anthem for the LA Galaxy. It's really cool.
Yeah.
His theory about it is that they're retooling it so it can be canon, which I like that idea. Because it doesn't make any sense that they.
I always thought that was the case, though.
No.
Yeah, I thought
no, it wasn't always the case. I remember early reports saying that, but maybe they were wrong.
No. When they announced it officially, they said it was just going to be a remake. It's not canon, and they literally done 4 to 5 years of work on this game. It really doesn't make sense to try and you have to do something crazy to get fired that far into the game. And the only thing we can think of, like what I've been seeing out there, like that seems maybe plausible, because they literally years of work have gone into making this version of it to put it on indefinite pause and to retool it this far in.
Yeah, but I think the big thing is what I was hearing is that
maybe
the developers that came in and they were like, we're thinking this is going to come out in 2025.
No, the new ones. The 2022 was the original release.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's when the higher ups wanted it to come out. They were like, we're expecting a late 2022 release from you guys, and the developers are like, no, we don't. Like we gotta wait. Like it's not ready yet.
All right, which I also like. Yep. Melvin has blessed us.
Melvin already.
Levi over Gibbs.
That's a
Thank you. Here.
No, if Knights of Melvin says that, means you're like the best person in the world.
What's with the Gibbs hate?
That means Levi's a horrible person.
Where does that come from?
Thank you, Gibbs. What do you mean? Yeah, my fellow Knight of Melvin. How about Obi-Wan Kenobi? Thank you.
This is you.
Knights of Melvin
is just doing this to boost.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not me. I swear.
Then why do you always do stuff like this?
I swear. I just love the Knights of Melvin. I just watched. I'm part of the Fanforstic shills. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I'm really pulling that so I can be the shilver surfer.
Yeah, you are a shill.
The shilver surfer.
I know. I've been trying to get myself cast. Like a fan casting kind of thing. He has this whole great series about the Fanforstic shills. It's good. It's good. Thank you, Mel. I bet he just comes in and leaves though. I bet he just leaves. So I'm talking to no one right now. Anyway,
hey Melvin, if you can hear it, we love you. Keep
sure Melvin's a bot, man.
Melvin's definitely not a bot.
Melvin comes in.
You already talked about this. It's Levi. It's confirmed. Comes in,
talks about Levi.
He has that mask. He has his mask right below his desk. I'm telling you. Again, happy birthday to Knights of Melvin.
Happy birthday to Knights of Melvin. Anyway, so Gibbs, I hear that a lot in the industry though, where like EA or something is like, you need to put this game out now. Yeah. And they're like, oh, no, we can't do that.
What's up, Gambit?
But I think the way I read it was that the developers now are saying it's going to be 2025. Like it's a delay to then rather than, I don't know, because I'd rather the game get delayed and then come out good than garbage.
But I think this is all just like
the difference though.
It's just been a horrible few years.
I feel I hold that sentiment too, but I feel like obviously this is like a pretty common thing in the gaming industry, but like with Star Wars, it's like this is the case for everything. It's like everyone makes the case where it's like, oh, but it will be a better product. It's like, yeah, but why they set these super unrealistic?
But we have a few success stories with that in terms of like Amy Hennig's game, which got canceled, Ragtag, way back when, and she's working on it now. She's working on it, and they're going to make it
great
because now that EA's license is done.
We'll see.
I doubt that.
I agree with you, but like all of this stuff is.
But I think there's a key difference though. Like a lot of these projects that have this idea around them, like the Darth Maul gaming project way back in the day, or Star Wars Eclipse. Like Eclipse, for example, there was only 6 months of work on it, and it was all for the cinematic. The reason they made that was to try and get someone to buy the studio out. Like that was not we have been working on the game. Like the gaming insider on that is they want, and that's what they're doing right now. Like it's getting bought out. Quantum Dream's getting bought out because they can't deal with the David Cage drama anymore. No one will invest in them. Like they made that solely so they get bought out and then make the game. The difference with Knights of the Old Republic is they've been working on it actively for years. Like putting all that work into developing a game is different than these like early projects that like the Darth Maul one where George just kept changing his mind and it kept getting messed up and they couldn't work with the technology, or like there's few cases where a game gets that far in. Battlefront 3 is one case, the old one from like 2007 that was going to come out.
Oh,
where
the footage from that game looks so amazing.
Where it gets so far into something. I mean, Battlefront 3 was literally so far done that they were able to they just put the campaign on PSP. I don't know if you guys know this story. Like, I just got transported over. So there's stuff like that, man, out there.
Too.
It's a crazy story. Yeah. But I don't know. I think this is
Star Wars games have just had an awful track record as of late.
There are way more canceled games than released ones.
Than the release, absolutely, yeah. I mean,
you just look back to the like they're like 2000s, like, and they were just pumping out games. Some of them not so good. Some of them
like
classics.
Like 3 or 4 each year.
Republic, a lot of them not so good. Dark Forces, like Battlefront games.
I would argue a lot of them not
Force
so good.
Unleashed.
Well, yeah, and yeah. That being said, like I'll take quality over quantity, but we need some quantity. Like there needs to be at least something for there to be quality.
A lack of a multiplayer game. I can understand the single player games taking a while. That's fine with me. They can take all their time with Jedi Survivor as
you could become a Hunters guy.
But the fact that they canceled Battlefront right before
that got delayed too, the Hunters.
Mando, and they could have like all these shows coming out. It's just like a gold mine for
the live service
transactions
with a growing community, no less.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, look at Battlefront 2. That game has like has been living much longer than anyone ever expected it to. I mean
after they shut down live service, like a few months after they shut down live service, it actually peaked in players. Yeah. It past.
I mean, think about that game. That game came out and people made petitions to cancel it, to get rid of it, and then toward the end of it's like people made petitions for them to keep that game going, like keep the live service going.
This is all EA's fault.
Like, they literally cut it.
No,
they literally cut it like at like the best time for the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That game had come out like years later than if it is supposed to.
Absolutely.
And it actually had the content it was supposed to.
Imagine Mando being in the game. I mean, again, this has been like, we know this. Ahsoka and Avengers were apparently the next.
I think that was my peak hype as a Star Wars fan. I don't know if you guys remember, but the October Battlefront 2 trailer.
Oh my god!
One of the dropped like Geonosis.
One of the
Obi-Wan
with Obi-Wan and Grievous.
No. I'm talking about before the game came out. Right before Last Jedi came out. I'm talking about October 2017.
I kind of know what you mean.
The trailers for that, like before we so hype
with
and like
Darth
Last
Maul.
Jedi. Oh my god!
Darth Maul and Yoda.
Yeah, the sector not clear thing.
It was just Darth Maul and
Yoda. Those are the two.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, good news on this front, Liam. Jedi Survivor comes out in like 6 months. That game is almost gold. Will come out.
And guess what? I mean, I don't want to go too off track, but we like very well may be getting a Cal Kestis show or something involving Cal Kestis, like in live action.
Cameron Monaghan is going to be in live action. I think
it's been heavily rumored that he's involved.
There's like basically,
I think it might be Andor before he's getting his own show.
That could be fair.
So he got his start, to my knowledge. Obviously, he was in Gotham, but he was in a show called Shameless, and it's on Netflix. Yeah, and it's a very popular show.
People love that show. Yeah.
And every time it scrolls by like on Netflix on the thing, and I see him, I'm like, just be Cal Kestis. Like I see him in live action, like that is just Cal Kestis. Like just he's a Jedi. Like that's so cool.
It's not just Cal.
He is the video game model.
You get Seer too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Give me Grease. Give me
something.
No,
I think it was very intentional to base the model
off of
clearly.
And the same goes with Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
I don't think he's an Andor, but I think he will
like the rumors that he's currently involved for the Star Wars project.
I think I don't think he's gonna have his own show.
They're not gonna come in and drop him with his own show without him showing up in something.
I think personally,
so whether it be the Kenobi continuation,
I would much rather let Respawn finish their trilogy of games or story with Cal in the video game world to complete that, and then let him work.
I agree.
Because if you put him in Andor, then that jumps him another 5 years closer to a New Hope.
Well,
and also, we know he doesn't die too.
Like I should say, not upcoming on August 31st.
Yeah, maybe Andor season 2 is more likely.
Season 2, yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's something after we know.
I think it'd be kind of cool to like, maybe if like, Andor had a arc that Cal could be in that like takes place in between the second game, whatever the third game would be.
Because there's 5 years there.
Like that. 5 years. So I think that'd be a cool.
3. That'd be sick.
Yeah. I think that would be cool.
Well, I mean, let's put it out there because I mean, hell, why not? I don't know how many times you guys have seen the Survivor trailer, but I rewatched it recently, and there's actually like whoever's in that tank, like there's someone with a red lightsaber, that Imperial Senator, like they have Cal's lightsaber, like is in that box. Yeah. The Mantis has crashed on that like planet. Like clearly something is going on, and there's a mystery, and people, there's a lot of theories out there in that tank. It looks like it could be different characters from Legends. Like what is going on here?
Some people think Revan, right?
I think that's silly.
Yeah,
everyone's always gonna say Revan though.
I think he's being hunted. I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, Vader's on his tail. Man.
Yeah, Eckhart's Ladder had the theory that the person in the tank was a Jedi who was wounded during the Clone Wars, and then left in this back to tank and is forgotten about. And like, no, the clones didn't even think about it. They thought he was dead because there's someone in that tank missing an arm, and like they've been in there for a while. Like this facility they're in is dilapidated. Yeah. Other people have theorized it's Mount Tantus, which you see in Bad Batch, was from the Thrawn trilogy. That's where cloning stuff is. Maybe it's a clone of a
Bad Batch, right? Yeah.
Maybe it's a clone of a Jedi. But the point being is clearly whatever is in that tank, whatever's going on in Jedi Survivor, will have strong enough story implications, I think, for live action content. Because even the first game, Braca was in, Bad Batch, the Purge Troopers were in the comics, and they now made their way to Obi-Wan. Like, Fortunes Inquisitorius made it.
We got basically like
the game influenced that episode of
that.
It influenced the.
Yeah,
and literally just seeing Obi-Wan like swimming in with a rebreather past like the shark.
Even like holding the glass back.
Point being is now that Lucasfilm, in my opinion, has some of their behind the scenes stuff in terms of like the way their stories interconnect clearly a little more together, post sequel trilogy. Like it seems like the stories are, in terms of the threads of like the extra content they're putting out,
everything's going to lend something to something.
Everything's going to lend something to something, and they're not messing around with the Jedi Survivor stuff. I don't think Respawn made this story clearly. Cal Kestis is important to Lucasfilm, and that story is and.
I mean, Fallen Order was a huge success too. Like that, that game.
It clearly was not like the most ambitious of title. Like it was pretty contained and short. And I think
right.
They always were hoping Respawn that they would be able to make a sequel that is like much bigger and grander. And I think there's going to be some like very heavy like implications on the Star Wars universe from this game.
I hope so. I'm really banking on getting like Maul and Crimson Dawn stuff. I know they want to save that story for like other stuff going on.
I'm thinking Jude Law's character in Skeleton Crew.
That is a crazy take.
That'd be a wild. That's a lot of time in between.
Well, we have heard that Maul might be involved in this game because it is set 10 years after the first, or 5 years after the first one, which is set at 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, which puts it at the same time as Solo and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
So Crimson Dawn is like at its height, its initial height.
I think it might be Maul.
Under Maul's control anyway, before Kira takes it over. So there could be an interesting story.
How do you guys want like Cal's story to end? Like, how do you want to see him die? Because he's gonna die eventually.
It's too early to say.
I mean,
definitely. But it's like, do you want him to like be alive during A New Hope stuff?
No.
Me neither.
He has to die before Rogue One.
Yeah. I can sort of see him becoming sort of like a Kyle Katarn sort of like archetype, like becoming like Arcanon Kyle Katarn.
So
in
cool.
that case,
Steve Sansweet just dropped a new book.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
In that case, though, he would survive.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I can sort of see him being like more of like a
see, the thing is I can see him agent. I can see a canon where he survives, because
I like this take, by the way.
It's like
that'd be cool.
It's definitely not how you spell callous, but
there's so much.
You get it.
There's so much precedent for it, like in Legends and stuff. Like so many Jedi were alive. Like George's whole idea for the sequel trilogy was that there were like hundreds of Jedi that Luke was going to interact with afterwards that survived Order 66. Hundreds. So
which I don't like.
I don't personally like either.
Yeah, I don't
but
like that either.
And in Legends there was a bunch of Jedi who were alive. Actually, one of them kind of looks like, I hope they go with a super deep cut. The guy in the tank kind of looks like Das Junior. Deep cut, I know, from the Dark Times Star Wars comic.
It's not going to be Das Junior, man.
I hope it is. He's one of my favorite.
I don't even know who that is. I just know it's not going to be him.
He's one of my favorite post-Order
66 They've been like really leaning into a lot of like deep cut Legends stuff, especially with all the names in Kenobi.
Yeah,
like on the path. Like there's a lot of canonized Legends Jedi in there. So
yeah, no, I mean
you never know.
I do think it's going to be a completely unique character in that tank. new to the world.
I think it's gonna be a Legends character of sorts.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have a reason as to why not to.
You think it'll be a Legends? Yeah.
I think it'll be a Legends.
Remember when everyone was?
I want them to. That'd be cool to take from the well there, but
yeah, I think that like they don't need to come up with that much new stuff nowadays. Like, there's something to take from that people are gonna be happy that's back.
Here, I mean, look at this guy. Look at his white hair. He looks just like the guy in the tank.
That actually does look a lot like him.
He looks just like the guy in the tank.
Either way, I don't know if that guy is like a red herring. I don't like. He's gonna be pretty important, I think. But I think Maul,
I imagine
Vader are gonna be much bigger.
Like the same long hair. Like I don't know, Jedi.
Because we're gonna need a few people to duel, and I imagine that the Inquisitors are not really gonna be around.
Yeah, I don't think they'll
late
do that
into the game.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't really around.
Look at that. Point. Look at that. You trying to tell me that doesn't look kind of like him?
I remember when I first saw it, I was like, "Is that Malicos?" I thought it might have been like, but I don't remember how Malicos goes out.
I told
Does
you.
he fall down
I was
the
telling you
pit?
about this. No. They like bury him alive, like on Dathomir.
Look at this. He kind of looks like Dash Janina, man. All right. Well, I'll stop my ranting. But
what's up, Mug? How you doing? This channel sponsor.
Yeah, channel sponsor Mug.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Reva shows up in Fallen Order 2. I wouldn't like. I don't know if they could have been.
Still got that.
I think Sarah Palin is going to make a great congresswoman.
Profile picture.
Don Young, yeah.
I guess they probably wouldn't have been wouldn't have been in communications with Lucasfilms about Reva, considering she was supposed to die. So maybe that wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
I feel like I could see it happening.
How old would Reva be then? How
she'd be like this is going on during Kenobi.
Oh, that's so true.
Like hypothetically speaking, she could leave her story in Kenobi and show up
in Survivor.
And it would be continuous.
Yeah, because that's why everyone was like, "Will there be overlap?"
Yeah, and that's why like it's like everyone's like, "Well, there's no way Cal is going to be in Kenobi," and then we found out it was going to be 5 years like after Survivor.
I mean, it could be. That's
me here.
That's a wild take. That's a wild take. Hard disagree. But I appreciate.
I don't know if that. I mean, it definitely doesn't place above any of the movies for me, except for like
any of them.
Skywalker.
Kenobi's got some good stuff in it, man.
It goes past Rise of Skywalker and the Clone Wars.
I don't know where it places for me in the grand
it lands middle. It lands middle of the pack for me.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
I mean, it's above Rogue One for me. It would go above Rise of Skywalker. It would go above Attack of the Clones. It'd go right around where A New Hope is. It's
really hard for me to like compare to the movies for some reason, even though I know it like pretty much.
I'm sorry, but like
movie.
I love the end of Reva's character in particular. Episodes 5 and 6 and the stuff they do with Obi-Wan and Anakin and their duel is like top tier for me. The symbolism of adding that he cuts one side of the mask, Ahsoka cuts another, and Luke takes the whole thing off is just so perfect. And the fact
that was Dave too.
And the fact that Dave Filoni did that on purpose is just like I love that. And that to me, I just think that's great. I think that's great.
Good stuff.
So I don't think it's in the bottom. I think there's stuff that Kenobi's better than.
Better than you.
Better than
Levi Bond.
Better than Levi Bond. Not better than the Knights of Melbourne though.
No one's above.
No one's above the Knights of Melbourne.
Anyways, back to Survivor.
Yeah,
I would like to see Fifth Brother. We could see whatever the other girl is.
Dude, Fourth Sister.
Fourth Sister. Yeah, like she like 3 lines.
What are you doing?
What is this? What is this?
That was my sort of biggest disappointment.
Like that.
In a way, to me, that we saw Fifth Brother like last time in the 3rd episode, right, or 4th?
It's 4th, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't really do it.
Doesn't show up.
He's in the 4th when he's like, haha, I get to play with the Xbox now. Dad says I get to.
I would have really liked to see like Kenobi get to fight some of the lower Inquisitors at some
Allegedly
point.
That was filmed, so I don't know, just got cut for time.
Awesome.
It's out there. That footage is out there somewhere, Ben.
But
however, I hope Fourth Sister could show up in, say, a Fallen Order sequel, Survivor, and get killed as like a boss.
Yeah.
I got one. I got one thrown in the pot for Fallen Order 2. What if we see some Barriss Offee?
Yeah.
Could be that's interesting because they could do something with her character that like we don't know what happened to him.
I think she's like kind of like potential for Ahsoka.
Didn't Dave Filoni like say like that's his to do?
Yep, they talked about that on stage at Celebration in 2019. They were going. Second Sister was going to be Barriss Offee, and then they got the no.
Oh no, I'm thinking about it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like the villain of Fallen Order 1.
I think she'll probably be in
was going to be Barris, because they were like, what a perfect idea for where this character goes. She becomes an Inquisitor, and Dave said, no, I have plans for that character.
She's mine.
So
she would be a big character for Ahsoka. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Like,
yeah,
I think the story potential with that is.
Hey, can we pause for a second and congratulate Lavelle for he just finished the bar exam today at his law school at Duquesne.
Wow.
Let's go.
Big day
for everybody.
But congratulations, Lavelle.
That's huge.
I saw that, and I appreciate that, Lavelle. I'm going to take the LSAT this September, so I'm on the other side of that, not the bar, but the LSAT. So going in, very, very excited for you.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Our sponsor says there's no donate button. Well, that's okay.
We're working on it. In fact, I think we got an email recently. Talking behind the scenes
probably not
here.
going to happen until the fall.
What? Oh my god.
What?
Really? The fall?
That's so far away.
Okay.
Our sponsor can't donate on my birthday.
We're not
this is
getting
absurd.
into this, so.
No, Mug, we appreciate your support, but you don't need to pay us money. Even if
you do not need to support us. You don't need to support us.
Even if you did want to, you can't. Because we don't.
If you want to send me an envelope with a check,
you can Venmo me
$1,000.
Thank you so much. We appreciate all you guys.
Like having $1,000 more right now would be pretty high.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Mug. Hypothetically,
if you could, do you have $1,000?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we can't.
I don't know. Gambit's talking about the fall of Gondolin. I'm not sure why, but goated story.
The fall.
Goated story from the Silmarillion, probably going to be loosely adapted into the new Lord of the Rings show. So
could be good. Did you guys see the new Vader? Speaking of Kenobi, the hot toy.
Yes.
I am going to buy it.
That thing is amazing.
That is like one of the few hot toys I'm like really tempted.
That's what I'm saying, Gibbs. I saw it and I went, I don't have one.
I think
really?
Like
you want to get it,
a Vader hot toy is sort of
look at it, Johnny. It's like and it has the mask.
I've looked at it all day.
Perfect.
With
the
two
sabers.
The two sabers.
With like
my god.
Mask,
should we show it off?
Because you're almost
getting
hold
up.
You're getting like
almost
3 figures.
Like an Anakin.
I'm working on our pod material right now.
I don't know, man.
I think straight up.
I need a little bit of help.
I was ever to get a hot toy, this is the one.
I don't know straight up, but that also why I think Kenobi has to be in the middle of the pack at least is because the Vader stuff in that, the action is just the best. I mean, it's one of the most badass moments of Vader when he just breaks apart Reva's lightsaber and tosses it down.
Phone call.
Phone call.
Ooh, we got a special guest.
Special guest.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I got an idea. Can we get a?
Yeah, we got an Almaner's hotline now.
Not a bad take,
Gambit. Do you know what I'm saying though about when Vader throws that saber? It is so badass.
Awesome.
No, it's kind of mid.
I couldn't sit down. I like that. That seems insane.
Here we go. Yeah,
look at
this is honestly a must buy for me. Last stream when I was looking at Ahsoka, I said that I'm done with hot toys. I'm actually back on it again.
Is that John Campia on the phone?
John Campia was on the phone. Actually, yeah, I'm working very
close
to get him on.
Yeah.
I wish.
We got
our
new public relations.
Look at those shins.
Here's Vader with 2 lightsabers, baby. Dude, he looks great. I think it's my favorite look of Vader. Not I know there's minor changes throughout the movies. Obviously, I think this is my favorite.
Oh, I mean, it's not like inconsistencies.
Look at
this getting upgraded.
I said minor changes.
It's no,
I said.
No, he didn't. Inconsistencies.
I didn't say. Okay.
That is what. Yes, you did.
Play it back. I didn't say that.
I'm 99% sure you did.
Myself.
You 100% you said inconsistencies.
Look at this head sculpt. Look at this head sculpt, though. My, is that?
My oh my. Ooh. Makes me blush.
Insane. Yeah, man. I literally was just messing with my Clone Wars Anakin today. I'm like, I might have to get Vader as well.
Look at that shot.
Oh.
When does this go for sale? Yeah, when is this?
This won't come out till 2024. But
yeah, it won't come out for a while, but it should be up for pre-order.
I wonder when
it should be up for pre-order pretty soon. Within the next couple days.
Maybe this is my first hot toys.
It's gonna be your first. I mean, that's a great one.
It's gonna be mine.
This is really the first one that really.
I'm surprised. We got.
Look at it, Johnny. It's so good.
I love it.
It's gotta be the best.
I love it. Let me see if I can find.
Look at the shot.
Here's the Obi-Wan.
See, I don't want that. It looks ugly.
What, the Obi-Wan?
This is
yeah, dude. Just any of the like human ones.
Like,
There he is.
like look at that. Like I want that.
Yeah,
on my
sometimes they
shelf.
just don't nail the faces. Sometimes they do. There's some pretty good faces.
Like it's pretty awesome, but it's just.
That's definitely the head sculpt I'm gonna have on.
Brent, come
when
on
I'm messing
now.
around with them.
Yeah, there's no way you can resist this. You're telling me, Brent, the hot toy guy, you're not gonna buy this?
That's
beauty?
crazy.
He already
The hot
has
toy
a
guy
Vader,
not
though.
interested in.
He already has a Vader though.
I guess.
But I
But
mean,
this
yeah,
one
this
you
head
get
sculpt.
two
This head sculpt
lightsabers.
actually
What was that?
adds a whole
Jared
new,
Leto? Jared Leto Morbius?
Let me try to find some more pictures here.
Oh yeah, there you go. Brent admits that he will be buying it essentially.
Hey, I'm right there with you, Dimes. A Rogue Squadron type movie starring Poe Dameron. I'm there for it. I'm a huge Poe Dameron fan.
That'd be awesome.
I know. Give us a sequel show, please.
I'll take it.
Give us Ray Training Finn.
So while I got the audience here live, speaking of just appreciating Star Wars in general, I do want to make a special announcement for our next guest on the pod because it's official. I was able to secure. I just want to tell people out there. You may have seen the guy. You may have seen his videos pop up in your recommended. They get millions of views. He does video essays. His name is Artur.
Trillions, Evie.
He has about 50,000 subscribers, and he makes this gorgeous video essays. He did the Rebels: A Prophecy of Hope video, which always is going through my recommended.
Good video.
An amazing video. He just came out with his new one yesterday called The Mandalorian: A Gunslinger's Odyssey. His longest one yet, 2 hours. Watched it all last night. Absolutely breathtaking, amazing. It was so good. I had to reach out. I asked him if he would want to come on. He said he liked the vibe of the channel and he was willing to do it. So this Sunday we're going to interview him and hopefully
the vibe of us.
I will say his Fallen Order video is very good, and his three-part Clone Wars series is very good too.
That's my favorite series is the Clone Wars series.
All of his work is amazing, and I cannot wait to talk to him about making video essays.
Very passionate guy it seems, and I think it's gonna be a combo.
And the work he's doing.
I did tease it at the top of the live, but you know.
Did you do that?
The top of the hour tease.
Yeah, look at this. Thank you.
Spoiler alert.
Well, I don't think it's really a spoiler. It's an interview. So
I know. I'm kidding. I said.
I think it's very exciting. Yes way. Guess way.
So we're having him on. So the
no way.
Look at this. Look how.
Look how happy we're making him.
I mean, Dime, seriously, like, thank yourself because he looked at our channel. I sent him a link, and he said he liked the community.
He said, "I really like that Dimes guy."
He specifically said, "I really like Dimes to $1." No, but like you guys make the community that creates such a positive vibe. So,
thank you. We love you guys. It's been a very, very fun experience. I want to show a little tiny, a couple more pictures of this Vader figure. I found some better ones, so let me just show these off, and then we'll move on.
Is it the one with all the accessories? I mean,
here's what it comes with. The base lights up.
Is the cape wired, Johnny?
Probably. They're almost always wired.
You can make it look like it's flowing in the wind.
Maybe.
They're almost always wired.
I know my Anakin doesn't. You can get like a damaged the bar, and it looks so good. The lightsabers. He comes with 4 lightsabers.
Well, one of them can be a double-sided.
One of them's lit up, and then one of them's just a regular, and then 2 Inquisitor lightsabers. So, pretty insane. Here's one with Grand Inquisitor
with the Quizzy.
GI.
Did I
say JI?
Yeah, I think you said Levi.
Levi. Levi kind of looks like a Grand Inquisitor.
Hello.
Great as well. Hello. Again, this is just like a beautiful.
I love Rupert Friend's Grand Inquisitor. I cannot.
No, I like it too. Actually,
we're big fans.
I was a big fan.
Hello, third sister.
When he was running around in the woods.
Yeah, he's running around in the woods, and it really
very nice guy.
Revenge does wonders for the will to live. Wouldn't you agree? Don't you think?
He did not give us a good first impression on stage, but after talking to him for 10 minutes,
because that's what he owes us.
It was great.
Yeah, he owed me his life.
Big Rupert Friend fan.
You talked to him?
Yeah, I talked to him for a while.
10 minutes? Wow. Okay.
You got 10 minutes.
Nobody was in his line.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was empty. Yeah.
Nobody was in his line.
It was just you. It was just you and the Quizzy hanging out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Quizzy.
The Quiznos.
Quizzy busy.
Quiznos.
Quizzy at Quiznos.
Quiznos.
Grand Quizzy at Quiznos.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah. So, and then Grand Inquisitor's coming out eventually, so that's exciting too. I don't know if I'm gonna get that, but Vader might be a dub. Vader might be happening.
Oh yeah.
For our last little bit here, do you want to ask the chat for potential help on our pod for pitching certain ones to put on the list.
That's
maybe?
what I'm working on right now.
I was gonna say just movie duels, right? I mean, we would be here for hours if we were doing every.
Okay, wait here. Well, here, hold on. Now you're just talking about it. So let's just tell them.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So for our
maybe
next,
you guys had mentioned it.
Did I misunderstand what you meant by lightsaber?
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me just tell the chat. All right, chat. So for our next podcast, we're doing another ranking one because you.
Well, hold on. It's not our next.
It won't be the one they see next.
It's not our next.
Next one we're recording. Yeah. We're doing a ranking one because we know you guys love them. You loved the title crawl ranking. That was super fun to do.
That was a fun one.
Ben, I would love to hear your title crawl ranking because that's a great podcast.
I'd have to really think about that.
Yeah, I had to really think about it too. I remember going an hour.
But we're going to be ranking lightsaber duels, and obviously all the ones in the movies will count. But if you have any ones that are outside of that you think are worthy enough to like stand up against that, maybe throw them in the chat right now. We can throw them on the list.
I'm currently deleting all my work.
So I think Johnny thought it was favorite lightsabers.
Yeah.
What? Are you insane?
You are a madman.
What is happening today? What is going on?
We're speaking different languages in our Army Nerds group.
Ben, am I crazy? Am I crazy today?
No, for context here, Johnny and Levi were arguing about the Attack of the Clones duel versus the Rise of Skywalker duel.
The Death Star.
It's a Death Star duel for like an hour and a half. And towards the end of it, I'm like, oh, we should do a tier list of lightsaber duels like on the channel. And Levi's like, yeah, it's a great idea. And I'm like, oh, we'll do it for the next podcast.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, how am I'm so lost. How did you think we were ranking lightsabers?
Whatever. He made a mistake. It happens.
This will be on our OnlyFans when that comes out. So wait for that to drop.
Yeah, that's the Patreon.
I'm going in fresh. I haven't. I didn't go ahead and do my own, but
I haven't.
Well, I think the ones that I just found on this tier list is plenty. So
I want to.
Oh no, I think Johnny's just setting up the like he's just making the.
I want to clarify that when Ben says argument, it was actually pretty funny.
No, okay, sorry.
It was a Star Wars debate. It was a Star Wars debate. Yeah.
We don't argue.
But he's right. It was spirited, and we talked about it a lot because we both have strong opinions about it. And the fact that Johnny somehow took away that we were ranking lightsabers from that is very confusing to me, and I don't understand how you got that. And I am so lost right now. This has been a wild.
It was a shock to say the least.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm in a Lynch movie.
Imagine if we got to the podcast and we're like, bought up the tier list.
Yeah,
and it was just a bunch of skills.
Like, hey, what do you think about? What do you think about?
I had like 40 hilts.
What?
We're about to rank 40 lightsabers.
Yeah, save that list. Save that list because that's good. Did you delete it? Why did you delete it? That would have been good.
Let's move on.
That would have been good too.
There was some Comic-Con news. I don't know if you guys talk about it. The Avatar.
It's got overshadowed.
Yeah, let's talk about that for the last little bit here. Let's talk.
All right. Well, obviously, I mean, there's not too much to say, but
I'm befuddled.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Wakanda Forever. What do you think of the trailer?
Oh, Wakanda Forever. Trailer good. Didn't we talk about this on the pod? No, we didn't.
I tried to.
I thought we didn't touch on.
Oh yeah, then we had the Elvis ad.
I tried to, and then we had.
Sorry, I had to sell Elvis. Had to be done.
It didn't work. I was gonna go, and I
touched upon the stuff that's remaining out of this phase.
It made you not go.
She-Hulk trailer and then
a little bit,
and the Wakanda Forever trailer. I like both trailers. I mean, Wakanda Forever is gonna be awesome. So
I still think the She-Hulk like CGI is not good. Like
I think it's fine.
I think it's better than it was in the first trailer.
Yeah, it's better.
Like especially like on She-Hulk's face specifically.
I actually even think that the Daredevil reveal is like sort of goofy. I mean, first off, he does the flippity flip.
I do a flippity flip.
Like I don't know. It's just sort of like he flips in like the camera angle. It's just sort of weird on it, and it's just I don't know. It's giving me.
It's like a trailer tease. What do you mean?
It's giving me Kingpin on the iPhone vibes. For what it's worth.
Dude,
not quite that bad, but overall,
it's the flippity flop.
It's just like weird sort.
It is the flippity flip. I'll admit, but that no, I don't agree with that.
It's flipping all right. It's flipping and it's flopping.
Like, wait, didn't it like just like flip in? Like that's what's gonna happen in the reveal? That sounds so goofy. I'm sorry. Is that the trailer reveal or is that the first time she comes in contact with him? Because I think that's like the first time we're gonna see Daredevil. in the MCU, like in the Daredevil suit. So
that is the first time we've seen him. So I don't know.
It's goofy.
I loved it. So I don't agree.
The flippity flip. I think you would have liked anything involving Daredevil.
Yeah. Possible.
Say what you will. I think there have been some really great character
I will
reveals
say what I will.
in MCU, and this is not one of them, in my opinion.
I don't know. It could be. We'll see.
Okay.
Like Andrew's showing up in No Way Home. Like that's good.
Thank you for sticking around.
Yeah, that was sick.
And then Toby's showing up, not so good. It's like great moment, but it's a little like they let me hold for the applause.
He comes out.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, everyone clap.
Yeah, I watched it recently.
When you're watching it without the audience, it's a little awkward.
Andrew is amazing though.
Andrew's amazing. That's what I'm saying. Is that like all entrances are not created equal, and for me, the Daredevil one.
Sometimes you're on a iPhone.
Yeah, sometimes you're
Kang footage.
The flippity flip.
What do you
sometimes
want
you're
Daredevil to do?
Sometimes you're a Kang. Sometimes you're a Kang the Conqueror.
I don't think that's
sometimes
Kingpin level at all.
I think it was awkward. It's not similar.
We'll see.
Like,
We'll see.
Okay.
New tier list.
New
character reveals.
That sounds like a good one because
it could be. There's a lot.
Who would you put at the top? Just real quick, not even a list, but who do you think your best?
I'm trying to think. I know some of the Endgame appearances are like pretty awesome. I'm just trying to think about
Black Panther
who
coming out of the portal at the final fight in Endgame.
Yeah.
Is it even a reveal though? Like, does that count as a reveal?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess entrances versus reveals are like a little different.
If we did entrances, I don't think we would ever stop.
Yeah, I think that's an entrance versus a reveal.
Man walking through door.
The first time we see the character needs to be though,
like Nick Fury at the end of Iron Man. That's a reveal.
Ooh, that's good. That's good stuff.
I think honestly, I'd probably go with the He Who Remains at the end of Loki. Like Jonathan Majors as Kang is just like the way he was able to sell that scene and make me. Yes, very good. Because that confirmed all of our theories. It was so awesome. Like, it's the time that everything was true. We were like, oh man, it could be this.
For once.
Yeah.
And then it was real. Like Agatha, bad reveal. Not the best. Everyone
good reveal.
Everyone knew.
Can't wait for the show.
All right.
I think Doctor Strange at the end of WandaVision was pretty good. Oh wait.
His shadow.
No, it's confirmed.
I think when Pizza Papa shows up for the first time,
Pizza Papa's
that was huge.
I think we can all agree on that.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap. We got a movie to catch, but we also got a podcast to record.
You know what movie it is?
Thank everybody for being here. Apologies for the chaos. But what do you expect? Nothing less from all the nerds. Come on now. So thank you everybody
I
for being here.
Welcome to the Elvisverse.
Thank you everybody for being here. Good to see everybody, and we will see you guys very soon.
Thank you for sticking around.